Guys, welcome to the podcast.
Hey yo, Icky and
Let's
Hello.
kick this motherfucking mule.
Kick this motherfucking mule.
Welcome to the fucking IFM
IFM
Podcast. All right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know me. I'm your host with the most. I'm one of many hosts with the most. Johnny J.
Johnny J.
Joining alongside me. You know him. You love him.
And who
The
are
host with the most,
How come you?
Oh.
Alex.
Yeah. What about this? Oh God. Fucking. All right. Go on. Who are you?
you? Some people call me Chad, but my real name is Jake.
Yo, it's TJ.
Who's this guy? Who's
Oh,
the new guy?
Yeah. No. We
Oh,
have
we
a
got-
special guest.
Who is
Special
that?
guest.
Fucking special.
Before.
TJ.
Star of all time.
TJ would not
Steven.
fucking stop getting off our dick. He's like, Steven wants to be in the fucking show.
Oh.
Steven,
all over it.
Steven,
It's Steven.
Steven wants to be here.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So John,
All
let's
right.
just talk. Let's just continue our conversation. Piss bottles. There is no rational reason to use them in a normal household. And even in a not normal household.
I think.
It's it goes against the concept
What is
of
wrong with
human
it's-
dignity.
Okay, listen. A piss bottle. There's nothing really unsanitary. Like if you piss in a bottle and then
John, here's the problem.
I can't finish my sentences anymore.
You're focusing on
I think a piss bottle is
what
great.
about using a piss bottle is wrong. This is the wrong mindset.
No, there's one time. Never mind.
All right, this is
No,
the wrong mindset.
no,
You're looking at
let Jake finish.
what is wrong about using a piss bottle. Like, is it unsanitary? Is it like somehow morally wrong? No, John, it's not right. Like, think of like a successful
Jake, it's a container. Container that's meant to build.
think of a successful, well-adjusted person that you admire.
I bet Warren
Do
Buffett
they piss
had a
in
piss
bottles?
bottle. Listen,
No.
if
No,
you're on that
definitely
grind,
not.
if you're pursuing your purpose.
What grind? What grind are you on
know-
that requires you to piss in a bottle and not get up and
there
go
is
to
no
the
Okay,
bathroom.
bathroom?
Requires
okay, you get
walk
up, you
2
take a
feet
piss.
down.
You take a piss in the bathroom. How much time does that take up? When you got a purpose, when you got motivation,
Not
when you got
even
passion to do
minutes.
something,
Like,
you
just minutes.
You just fucking uncork that piss bottle. You're just like,
See, now what if
No,
what if anybody were to walk down and see you doing this? Would you be just
The
okay
fuck?
with it?
yeah.
You'd be open
Like,
about
you're
it.
in my
John,
house.
this is the
If
problem.
at-
John, actually, if you were ashamed, that wouldn't have much of a problem with it. The problem is you're not ashamed.
That is a problem.
You're proud. I piss in my bottle. I'm proud of it.
I don't
Of all the things to
understand.
be proud of.
It's not unsanitary. Okay, you piss in a
It's not
bottle.
about whether it's unsanitary. It's undignified.
That
This
is
is all
very true.
opinion. This is all opinion. You piss in a bottle.
I believe this would be the world's opinion, not just
This is the
one
world's
person's
opinion.
opinion.
this is not the world's opinion.
Yes, I would say it is. I
Many
would say-
people we know and love have piss bottles. Look to
Many.
your left. Look,
Many.
Look to your left.
Who?
Hold on, wait, Jake. Listen, I can't say names because I'll fucking be dragged out to the guillotine.
Nobody here has piss bottles except for you.
Listen.
Are you saying that's wrong? John?
Look to your left. Look to your right. One of these people has a piss bottle.
Only you.
No,
No,
only you.
No, someone's lying. I see
No.
Steven.
I'm definitely looking at someone who has a piss bottle right now.
If I'm being 100% honest, I have used a piss bottle.
Oh!
Are you proud of it?
No.
Exactly.
Was it a dire situation?
How are you not proud
The
of?
only reason I did that wasn't
Listen,
because
I
was
use a
sitting
piss
at my
bottle.
computer
Yeah,
and
yeah.
didn't want to move.
What?
Yeah.
He's
It
like
was because I
agreeing,
was on
nodding in
camping
agreement.
trip.
You're on a camping
And
trip.
I was driving.
There you go.
See, it was a
And
dire
you drive.
situation.
Listen.
You didn't have any other
Hours
choices.
This is
left.
Baby's
I
first
felt
piss bottle.
no.
Stops.
These are listen.
And I pissed.
He's got a lot to
There you
learn.
go.
Guys, all the societal pressure of not having a piss bottle. Listen,
It's all about society. Revolt
Listen.
against the modern
Listen.
world.
Listen.
Piss in bottles.
when you piss in a bottle,
It's an act of
for it.
defiance.
it's you feel like you're in touch with nature. Listen.
No.
Sometimes
You're just so wrong. You feel like you're in touch
Pissing
with
in a
nature
plastic
by,
bottle.
Yeah, pissing in
In
something
your- in
plastic.
your
when I'm at
modern
my
heated
friend's
home.
house, is like since I can't piss, I just piss in their backyard.
Okay, that's fine.
no.
That's
That's
great.
different than keeping
what's
it in
the
a bottle
difference?
by like your
Because
desk.
that's dignified.
No, it isn't.
I feel like even
What?
a yard isn't as bad as
Dick-
using a bottle. Though.
No,
What
it's
the
it's
fuck is
much
wrong
it's
with
much
that?
better.
Yeah.
Get a nice big 2 liter.
People have
man.
been
You
pissing
gotta-
outside since
Get
John,
weird.
John, since the beginning of time. People have been pissing
And since
outside.
the beginning of bottles, people have been pissing. Since the beginning of containers, motherfucker. You know what? I look at containers I'll be walking through the grocery store. I bet I could piss in that
John,
motherfucker.
it's not sanitary. It's not sanitary. You're supposed to piss. You're not supposed to piss or shit where you sleep.
It
so
is
you go
degenerate
outside
behavior.
or you have it flushed
Maybe your
away,
piss
not in a
bottles aren't
container.
sanitary.
Jake, huh?
It's not sanitary.
Let's say you
Oh,
forget one day you forget to put the cap back on. You fucking knock it over and it's everywhere. You
listen,
piss
once
through everything.
you're
It's
okay,
just
that's
simply not
that's
a good idea.
What TJ just says is an amateur piss bottle mistake. Listen,
Amateur-
when you were-
undeveloped.
when you
tell-
get to like
one second.
Prestige 3,
Well, tell
on
me
the
tell
piss-
me really quick, John. You were an amateur at one point, correct?
Yeah.
Has this happened to you?
Yeah, you
Oh my
you
gosh.
misplaced a piss bottle, all of a sudden it's all
Sorry.
over the carpet, you got piss problems. But listen, you move on, you evolve, you grow stronger.
Or maybe you
learn.
just don't do it again and you learn from your
feed
mistakes.
Jake would know this. You feed the AI. Yes, Jake. You feed the
Pissing
AI.
bottles?
No, you learn
Why
where to
would
put
you
the piss
even
bottle.
want to allow a
This
chance
is-
of that happening though when you
Yeah,
can
you just wouldn't.
go to the bathroom?
It's just not dignified.
What happens if you
I-
walk in the bathroom, your dick accidentally flops up, faces towards your face, and you start peeing in your
That's-
mouth? I mean, like,
Oh, I can't tell you how many times that's happened.
Yeah, no,
True.
I can't tell you how many times
that's
that's happened.
happened many a time.
Fucking piss in my fucking mouth. Jesus fucking Christ. I gotta tell you, guys, I have a. no, there's a.
Oh no!
I
What
piss
is-
in
oh,
a
what's
water
oh,
bottle,
geez.
right?
Oh god!
I pissed in a
Oh,
water
John.
bottle, and like it was an
Oh,
accident.
God.
It was an accident,
And you
so,
drank
like,
it.
just out of
Oh,
impulse,
no.
out of fucking impulse. Like I had another water bottle with water.
Oh god!
So I go to piss in the piss bottle, and then I'm like, oh, I'm thirsty. And then I forgot I was holding the piss bottle. I thought I was holding the water bottle. I took a big ass
And
chug.
you're still arguing on the side of having a piss bottle.
did
when
it.
you-
I didn't
Like,
swallow. I
John,
spit it out
John, I'm
immediately.
not saying that. Well, maybe you should feel a little bit.
I didn't
ashamed, but
You
swallow.
can
I'm
drink
not
your
saying
pee. You can drink your pee. That is sanitary. That is good. You can drink your pee. I'm not saying it's good, but like you won't
did
like.
just say
It is good. I'm not saying it's good.
I'm not saying it's good, but
Okay.
here's the reasons why it's a great thing.
Listen,
John, you can, John. Okay, John. Look, you're. This is the problem with the mindset. You're thinking about like what makes it. You're only thinking about what makes it wrong. Like that's all you're thinking about. You're not thinking of like whether it's like a good thing to do. You're trying to tell me that.
Jake,
like John, like
what is
it's not wrong. Like you're not hurting anybody. Like let's say you painted
why are
your-
you
painted
so
your-
against the piss? You're like those like guys, the anti-gay pastors who turn out to be like
You're
fucking the shit.
homophobic because
Fucking-
you don't like pissing in bottles.
Listen, I bet Jake's got a fucking
I bet he's
storage
scared of
closet of fucking piss bottles.
Oh my god.
I'm turning the tables on Jake. I bet if like we go in his garage, we open that bad boy up with just piss bottle overflow. We're like, what the hell?
John, if I were to walk into wherever you sit and like do this piss bottle shit, would there be piss bottles there? Right now, at this moment in time, if I were to walk in.
John looks
No, I
nervous.
moved, so there's no piss bottles
There's
yet.
no piss bottles. Yeah, the keyword is yeah.
No
God.
piss bottles yet.
It's not. It's not.
Are you
right.
telling me if I go back to your old house, there'd be piss bottles still there?
John,
Maybe.
normal, well-adjusted human beings.
I
Maybe.
cannot confirm nor
Do
deny.
not
this.
do this.
What do you? I'm normal,
you
well
do?
adjusted.
What do you do if
You're
you
one
have
of
to
those
take a
things.
crap?
Uh,
Do you actually
those are
use
for,
the toilet then? Or?
Yeah,
No, those
you-
are for big
if you take a
containers.
dump-
That's
no,
a
what
shit
the fuck?
bucket.
Listen, if you have a dump bucket, then you no, that's
You
not
actually use
dignified.
plastic bags.
Oh, now we care
But
about
piss
dignity.
bottles are dignified.
Listen, everyone and their mother can smell your dump bucket. Your piss bottle can be covert and secrete, dude. Sometimes like I'll go to
Secrete?
school. I'll go to
Secrete. It can be discreet and piss.
listen.
Secreting piss.
Sometimes I go to school and I have a carry-on piss bottle because like. It's just you got the piss bottle. You carry
Piss
it
bottles
with
are
you.
a symptom of mental illness.
And then you're taking the test. Your teacher's like, "Oh, I'm not letting anybody go to the bathroom, motherfuckers." Like, joke's on you, bitch. I got my piss bottle.
This is one big joke.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
Hopefully you didn't take that seriously. Imagine just pissing in the fucking. Who fucking has a piss bottle to school? Jesus Christ, you're fucking weird, dude. You're fucking weird.
Now it's weird. At home,
Yeah, the
reasonable.
crazy motherfucker.
Well-adjusted, successful human beings always have a piss bottle.
Oh
at home,
my
but
God.
When you go to school, no. Sorry, kid.
In defense of the
So
piss
usually
bottle.
when I go to school is I like take my piss bottle, but then I'll go to the bathroom with the piss bottle just so I can still use it. But
See, that's a
I'm
technique
still
too.
in private.
A lot
That's
of
a
guys,
technique, too.
a lot of guys don't want to waste a flush, so they conserve the piss. So okay,
You can
so
piss in a toilet without flushing it. Are you what?
No. Then another guy will come there. And be like, oh, it's yellow. Let me just flush it down before I, I do
John,
my.
This is true.
John, this is all like this is all meme.
What?
Like the reason why you're pissing in a bottle is not because you're concerned about wasting water.
No, I'm just saying that's another.
No, that's a meme. That's
Piss,
a meme.
if you have piss bottles, will save the world. Piss bottles will save
No.
the world.
You're
You
just
know what?
rationalizing,
Every
John.
time
So-
John, think about the waste it creates. Like you're like what do you do with the piss bottle when you're done with it?
Reuse it.
So you dump it out.
Well, you dump out the piss.
Yeah, like why not do it directly from your dick instead of a bottle?
Well, look, a piss
Like-
bottle can hold about what? One really big piss or like 5 little pisses, and like think of it like this: if after each 5 little piss I flush the toilet, how much water is gone? Listen,
Oh
I'm thinking about those kids in Africa.
Hey, if it's
But
your
you
own
know what?
toilet,
They don't use our-
you don't have to worry about
What do you
flushing
mean? What, Jake? It's a small
What you-
world, Jake.
What you
They
got?
don't use our water. What do you have like?
No,
some,
they don't.
Do you have some magical well that's not connected to the other world, Jake? What you think your actions don't
They're
affect?
across the ocean.
Jake, listen.
See, the thing
Ev-
is,
I lo-
John, though,
We use
If it's
groundwater.
yellow-
They don't use our groundwater.
if it's yellow, you let it mellow.
That's right.
If it's brown,
There
you
you
See,
go.
I can
I'm
deal
not-
with that.
I'm
I can
telling-
deal with that.
listen.
There you go.
Listen. Okay, I agree with that, but I'm saying not everybody who sees your piss in the toilet will agree.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're not
Okay,
always
then why
pissing
don't
in
you
somewhere
do it
that,
at home.
Listen,
like you're at home. You
all
have
right,
your own
even think of
bathroom.
it
Like
from a
is
state level.
somebody just walking
like
into your
when
bathroom?
some kid in your state drinks water and you have a piss bottle, you're like, "You're welcome, kid."
No,
That's-
you don't say you're
I
welcome.
just
to
saved
it.
you.
You say I'm nasty,
I
kid.
saved
Well,
you.
get away from me. Like that's what you do.
It's not-
not
guys,
dignified.
can we stop shunning piss bottles?
No,
Like of all the things, like
Low tier
like,
God
John,
had a piss bottle.
there's only so many, John. Just because we're mortal beings, we're only up for so many hours every day. We're only alive for so long.
Yeah.
There's only so
You're
many
only
things.
in the bathroom for so long, so get a piss bottle.
There's only so many things that you can, really, decide to have a, response to defend. And I guess for you, John, one of those things happened to be piss bottles.
You're copying one of this is the thing about me and Hills. You're copying. No, listen. A piss. You guys think like I advocate for piss bottles, motherfucker.
That's-
A piss
isn't
bottle.
that what you've been doing for the
It's
last
just
piss
something
bottle?
in my life.
Currently.
It's something in my life
like,
that I
I
care
care
very dearly
Currently
about.
Like,
chilling
you know
and
what?
arguing on the side of piss bottles.
Guys, listen. Just as a homosexual can't choose to be a homosexual, a piss bottle can't choose to be a piss bottle.
No?
So you admit that you do it, out of compulsion, not out of,
It's not a choice. It's a lifestyle.
Oh, so it's a mental illness.
No,
It
it's
is
not.
mental
It's a
illness.
lifestyle. The piss bottle. I bet there's a subreddit for go on our piss bottle.
No, actually, yeah. Go on our piss bottles. See what their reasoning is.
It's a mental illness. Like nobody goes from pissing in a toilet every time that they
I
need to
still piss in a toilet, motherfucker.
Doubt it.
But you don't go from that just one day. Like
I
you know
piss
what?
in Alex's toilet.
Logical reason, completely voluntary, under no duress. I'm going to piss in a bottle because
listen.
it just makes plain sense.
Jake will find something to be angry about, man.
Oh, ad hominem. Ad
Always
hominem.
something.
Oh.
What do you mean? I've defended the piss bottle up and down.
What?
I'm
You're
the-
saying me? You're saying that
How
the
long does
reason
it take to
I'm-
get r/piss bottle, Alex?
I'm sorry. Well, it's not very active.
Really? It's there though. What kind
Uh,
of images do they have?
They don't have images. Well,
Oh, they should.
the gang's all here. Wow, this guy's got quite the collection.
Let's see this piss bottle. Ooh.
It's just degenerate.
Oh, those. Oh,
Wow.
he's got the Costco brand piss. Oh,
It's
see,
very-
he's,
That is
he's
a
being inefficient.
lot of piss bottles.
Look,
he's
he's
being
being
inefficient.
he's got some clear fucking piss.
I'm trying to keep track.
Wait, can they see this? The people
no,
watching?
if you want them to.
No,
What?
Nah, they don't need to
No,
see
they
that.
can't
It's
see the
just
fucking
just
piss
imagine a
bottle.
bunch
What,
of
you don't
pee
want
and
them to see the
bottles.
piss bottle,
I don't
Jake?
want to have to mess with images.
Just
leave
a
it.
bunch
Okay.
of peas and
Fine,
bottles.
listen. But what I don't like about this guy's technique is that half these bottles are unfilled. You fill up
Shame.
a piss bottle. You don't waste a piss bottle.
You don't want to piss bottle.
Don't waste a
Right, but what about when it gets too close to the
See,
top?
here's
and,
the
like, you
problem,
can't
John. Here's the
stop
problem.
doing
It's
it?
No,
just
this is efficiency.
it's just degenerate.
You
Oh,
time it.
Oh,
It's
is
very
that all
degenerate
piss?
behavior.
That's nasty.
What? Ooh, holy
pissing
shit.
bottles. Very, very.
Damn. Mm.
That color's like the opposite of the last picture, though.
Yeah, that guy needs to work on his hydration game.
Yeah. No, what happens if your piss bottle's out for a long time
John is very.
in a dark,
familiar
like
with
your
the-
your piss changes colors.
Yes,
go-
it gets
it's-
darker.
Yeah, it gets darker. See, oh wait, how do you know that, Jake?
I'm just a.
Oh, we exposed this motherfucker! You piss bottle heavy motherfucker! You come here, you attack me
You
nonstop.
attack me now.
Attack, you fucking drills me.
I have never pissed in a bottle.
He's got his hand out. He's swearing to God on that one.
Swear to God. Never pissed in a bottle.
Who the fuck is Vakia?
Who is
Dirty John,
Hello,
I want
viewer.
to see.
What does he want to say?
See, I thought about.
See,
putting
I
that
don't
in
know
the
why
chat.
we
I don't know if
just
that's-
show it to him. Send him a
Just don't do that.
send him a link.
I don't want to do this.
Send him a link.
I'll put the link in the chat, okay?
No. Okay, fine.
What the fuck?
Why is
Okay,
that a
wait,
problem,
wait.
Jake?
Okay, we're gonna have to have fucking another conversation about this. But listen,
Oh, fuck.
Jake, how's your fucking? What, if you stop doing PPL? I told you to do PPL. Push pull
I'm
legs.
doing
Is it in the
PPL.
chat right now?
Huh?
I'm doing PPL.
You're doing PPL. What were you complaining about last time? You said you felt
I felt like I
incomplete.
could have done more. Yeah.
Jake, you know you can add more to your PPL. Like that should like you
I
don't
can- I-
subtract, you
you
can
know,
add more
So,
exercise.
to my pull day, I could add pushing, and then I could also add legs, and then I could just do the whole thing.
You could, but I'm not. I'm saying you would add more accessory.
That's just what I like.
exercises. Like for wrist curls, you could add that on pull. I did that for my
I
pull.
forget
day.
what day I was doing. I was still doing.
I
it,
do. Jake does wrist curls every day, even on his rest days. He's doing wrist
but
curls.
That's right.
He's like rest day, wrist curl. That's all. Jake's all forearm, dude.
That's right.
But what got you to PPL? My recommendation.
Because my workout partner wanted to do it.
Was it the Reddit one?
I don't know where he got it from.
Really? So what do you do on pull day?
I do. I don't know. Just sort of. We do lat pull down, maybe some rows.
Lat pull down. Okay. No. Yeah.
Do a pull down. We do rows. What else? Maybe some. Maybe just some pull ups or something.
You do some deadlifts, don't you?
Deadlift. Yeah.
You know how to do that, right? Don't want to break your
Now
back.
I do.
Oh, you broke your back?
No. You
I think everyone needs to fucking do a deadlift and break their back at least once. You need to feel
Why?
that pain.
I don't think that's necessary.
Because you'll do it right. I bet every time you fucking go to that fucking bar, you'll do it right. You'll be looking in that mirror.
Or you'll do it wrong because your back is permanently damaged.
No,
Yeah,
you'll
that's
do it
also a
right.
possibility.
We're young, dude. Your back's not permanent.
No,
would
you'll
advise
feel,
against
John. You're gonna
breaking
feel
your
it in 10 to 15 years.
That exact moment, you will
yeah,
feel.
10 to 15 years.
That's
No, you're gonna feel that injury flare up in 10 to 15
no,
years.
I fucking won't, Jake.
That's how it fucking
didn't
works.
It didn't hurt any bones. I didn't break any bones.
You pulled a muscle. John, you were in pain, were you not?
Yeah, I was.
You couldn't get out of bed.
Oh my!
You're
fucking
going to
God.
feel it.
Jake, can you stop
This
being
is how
a
your
bitch?
body
Can
works.
this guy stop being a bitch for 1 second? Listen, Jake's like, oh, we gotta stop doing deadlifts. Oh, okay, yeah, you did it
I
wrong.
didn't
but-
say stop doing
Listen,
deadlifts.
Jake, no, keep doing deadlifts. Your muscles get stronger. You won't ever feel the pain.
John, one second.
Eat
We
a good
got-
diet. Yeah.
We got a question in chat. You got
How much?
how much does Dirty John deadlift?
How much you dead?
Oh yeah,
How much do I deadlift?
0.
Oh man, no. It's pathetic. I think it's like 240.
It is
It might be
pathetic.
240. But no, it's not that good. I don't know who this guy is, but if he said I'm not the biggest guy. But no, like listen, you do a deadlift, you'll fucking do it right from. You'll look in the mirror. You need to snap your back. You need to.
I disagree.
I mean, unless you want to do it, but listen, after you snap your back, you'll always do a deadlift, right? You'll be watching 10 videos before
be
you
a
even touch
changed
that
man.
bar. Yeah, you'll never. And this whole myth is, oh, you injure yourself once. Yeah, that's true. If you just never if you just live a terrible lifestyle, yeah, the injuries are gonna get. Listen, you keep going to the gym, you eat right, you drink lots of water, you won't feel. You'll be invincible. Trust
What if
me.
I just learned
Big
from
if
your
true.
mistake?
Huh?
What if I just learned from your mistake
That
and
would
not
be
go
the-
through
Listen,
it?
experience is the best.
John-
How many times
John,
do I
like,
hear about people who
I don't have to explain this to
How
you.
many times do you hear about people who didn't do the form properly and hurt themselves, and then yet you go in again and hurt you? I can't tell you how many times I hurt myself doing the barbell row. I fucking I pulled a
You're not-
muscle in my stomach every time I did that fucking barbell. I stopped doing the barbell row.
John, same guy is asking if you have a Patreon.
We will, motherfucker.
John-
We will, we will.
John,
This is
don't
for you
injure
personally.
yourself
He needs fitness advice.
when you lift.
Don't injure yourself. Yeah, listen. I hate to break it to you. If you do anything for long enough, you're probably gonna fuck up somewhere. All right, like you work out long
John,
enough.
you're acting like it's a good thing.
I'm not. It's a way of It's,
You
it's
said you
something that's
have
gonna
to do
happen.
it, and you're gonna be a better
I'm
person.
saying it's probably the best teacher to teach you how to do form. And
or you
so
could just not do that.
I'm saying, okay, you could in theory, but I'm saying the best teacher.
Like John, I'm telling you, like
Jake, I'm not really disputing what you have to say. I'm just saying that the best teacher is experience. If
okay,
you
but
go
I'm saying
in,
like
hurt
when
yourself,
you're
you'll be-
injuring yourself,
Yes. Jake's acting like I go into the
It's
gym every
permanent.
day and I'm
It's per-
fucking
like-
snapping my back.
like-
It's not fucking permanent, Jake.
like you're not-
Permanent's what pussies believe.
no.
Like, oh, I hurt myself.
when
I'll
you
never
injure
break-
your body, right? You're going to feel it when you get older, so don't injure your body.
All right, Jake, I agree. I like what? No,
You're saying no. You're saying like if you drink water, you're not going to feel pain when you get older. Like if you eat right, you're not going to feel the pain of your injuries when you're older. Like no,
Listen,
John, I'm telling you, you're going to
Jake,
feel it.
No, it's not necessarily true. Eat
It's
right. Keep
100%
going to the gym.
true. It's
Keep
inevitable.
doing deadlifts.
Dread it, run from it. Injury still arrives.
Listen, all
like,
right,
you're
listen.
going to feel it.
Listen, okay, so what, Jake? What's your fucking point here? Should I just never do a deadlift again?
I'm saying that you
should I go?
shouldn't-
Should I? Fucking,
I'm saying be careful.
Jake, should I build a time machine? Go back in time? Fucking, hey, don't pick up that bar. Like, no, motherfucker.
Yes, that is
Fucking
exactly what he's saying.
Keep up
to
the
you, John.
grind. Fucking go work that muscle. Get it stronger. Stretch regularly. Apparently, Jake. All right, Jake. I don't know why this is your fucking hill to die on, the deadlift hill. Jake.
Why?
I'm saying don't injure yourself when exercising.
All right, Jake. Yes, that's
detrimental
good
to your
advice.
health.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's the best teacher. It's injuring yourself is that you will never do it wrong after you've, especially badly. You will never do it wrong again.
Yeah, but
I
your goal
guarantee.
should
saying,
not
okay,
be
you disagree
to
with that,
injure
Jake?
yourself, like to learn.
I'm saying because it causes permanent
I never said that
damage.
was. You think that was my goal? Like, oh, I can't
Like-
wait to fucking snap
like-
my back in the deadlift.
Because it causes permanent damage.
Yeah.
Even if, the injury will teach you 100%, I'm saying because it causes permanent damage.
Does it cause permanent damage, Jake? Where's the fucking Google link?
It will
Jake,
cause damage later down the road.
No, it won't. Not if you keep an active lifestyle, stretch regularly, work out regularly, eat right. You're not. No. Who's this myth telling you? Oh, I snapped my back when I was 12 years old, and I have never lived it down. It's fucking memes. And yeah, like you'll hear people, but those are just bitches. And what they do. Listen.
No, you'll pick and choose which ones you want to listen to.
No. Here's what I'm telling you.
You don't want to listen to bitches, but
these people who fucking injure themselves doing a deadlift. I bet they never deadlift again. They never worked their back. They got scared, and then 12 years they hurt their back hurt again or whatever. Listen, fucking meme. You're gonna feel 12 years. What? I'm fucking 30 years old in my fucking prime, Jake. I'm gonna fucking feel it. No, Jake. I'll be fucking invincible when I'm 30.
No, when you start getting older, like you start
your
feeling
injuries will
catch up with you.
Will resurface. Like,
yeah, maybe if you're a bitch, I agree.
But John, you are a bitch.
I'm not a bitch. I'm the strongest bitch
John,
here.
I don't care. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, it's going to resurface. And
Jake,
you
I
can
don't
lie
care
to
who you
yourself.
are
You can lie to
either.
yourself. You say, I'm never going to feel pain. But, John, if you're reckless and you hurt
What do
yourself.
you mean? I know I feel pain. I hurt myself in the deadlift.
Okay,
I
I'm
snapped my
saying-
back. I
yeah,
couldn't
that's
get out
not
of bed.
good.
I remember it.
Like-
then I kept doing deadlifts.
Like, John, I'm saying, because it's permanent damage, I'm never going to change your mind.
And you
John.
build the muscle. You rebuild
Oh
the
my
muscle,
gosh.
Jake.
John, you caused permanent damage.
No, I fucking didn't.
Yes, you did.
Jake, I went to the doctor. The doctor didn't tell me. Jake, fucking couch MD here. I went to a doctor. She was like, "Oh, you've hurt your back permanently. You'll never be able to fucking do
That's
a
not what
deadlift
he's even
again."
saying. That's
He's
not
saying
what
this.
he's saying.
He's literally coming up here saying,
saying
"John,
you're
you
He's
did
going
saying
to
something
it'll
feel
damn."
come
pain when you
back
get older.
When you get older.
Which is 100%
He's
true.
not
No
saying
doctor's
you
ever said
fucking-
this. Who is Jake's reputable source? He's been sitting there for 10 minutes.
Where's your reputable source?
Jake, you're the one making the claim. I'm denying it. The burden of proof isn't on me. My God. Now go fucking injure yourself, motherfuckers.
Hurry the fuck up.
Oh, you want?
Yeah.
Fucking.
See,
injured.
look. Oh, what is that? Was that a deadlift accident? What the fuck happened?
Yeah,
there? That
that's
thing's ugly.
exactly what
That
that
thing's
is.
fucking ugly. I hope you know, Steven, you'll never be able to walk again. I saw that injury.
No,
That's going to fucking come
I
back.
can walk, but I'll
that's-
be able to feel it.
All right,
later
no,
on.
Jake, Steven, 15 years down the road, you're just gonna be walking, your fucking leg's gonna give out, and you're not gonna fucking do anything.
Probably won't be as bad, but I will be able to feel it later on.
No. Alex, are you still going to the gym with Jake, or you fucking give up
Jake
on
doesn't
that?
go to the gym with me anymore. He doesn't like me.
Really? Jake, what's
That's
going on?
unfortunate.
I've been going.
You've been going?
Without Alex?
Jake, tell us is Alex giving up?
Yes.
Or did you give up
Alex,
for him?
we need to whip you into shape. That's why we come here every Monday. We need to fucking revitalize you. Your weakness is showing.
I
What?
was a little child in need, and Jake offered to go to the gym with me, and he was
Yeah?
gonna inspire me. He was gonna help me out. But recently, he's just dropped off. I mean, he goes to the gym with,
Jake,
with
weren't
his
you
other
just
little
at the gym?
boyfriend, and
I was.
honestly, it's kind of.
Jake, do you see what you're doing to
Alex,
Alex right now?
listen.
You're really hurting his
Alex,
feelings.
see, this is the kind of reason. Don't go to the gym with your friends.
What?
It's a fucking because it's a crutch. Listen, you
It
gotta
is a
go.
crutch.
The reason you go to the gym, it's not some group activity. Fucking sing along. Hold hands. I mean,
It
listen.
is for me.
Like, all right, fucking go to the. You're there for yourself. You're not there for your buddy. I mean, maybe your buddy there encourages you and motivates you to work. But listen, you go there for yourself. In fact, what David Goggins says, don't even listen to music don't listen to anything while you work
What?
out.
I disagree.
Why?
Why? Because it's not going to be when you're in that situation. When you really, I don't know. He's an army guy, so he was saying something like, when you're really out there, it's not always going to be. His basic point is don't listen to music while you work out because it's not always going to be there. And if you need it to motivate you, then what are you going to do when it's not there?
I feel like if you're in a situation where you're not gonna
always
have music,
prepare for the worst.
You're
hope
gonna
for the
have some
best.
sort of motivation.
Like,
John, what's it? I don't know what it
like
is.
a scenario in which
I
you
kinda
need to
get
run
what
away
you're
from
saying, but I
something.
just-
Like you're
I
not gonna need
disagree.
motivation to run away from
I
something.
mean,
I'm sure
listen,
whatever's chasing you to
listen,
make
the fact
you run
of the
away
matter
from it
is
is
this,
enough
You'll
motivation.
probably
Here-
never
like-
be in a
like here's
You'll
the-
probably
like,
never
I
be in
mean,
a situation where
to me,
the
you could use
music
the
won't
same.
be there.
To me, you could use the same logic. Like, if you're doing any sort of anything that you don't enjoy, any sort of work, like
Power through.
basically like make yourself as miserable as possible. You don't need AC because you
That
might not
that
have
is
AC.
his
Someday.
basic.
You might
Yes.
don't listen to music. You might not have music.
Yeah.
Listen.
I mean, I'm not saying I agree with it.
I disagree.
I think a lot is the
Like,
quitter's
I'm-
mentality.
I'm grinding,
Jake,
and so
Jake
I'm gonna
is a
make it
quitter.
as nice as possible.
No. See, you're not grinding if this is as nice as possible. That's his. I'm not saying this is, but that's his mentality. Listen,
I
you got.
I get it.
You have to endure the misery. You have to endure because that builds character. That it was. He says it calluses the mind. It makes you stronger and more resistant. And through suffering, he talks about how they make a samurai sword. Yeah, that's David. Look at that motherfucker. That's David Goggins.
Self-proclaimed toughest man alive.
Yeah. No, well, he's not self-proclaimed. I think a lot of people would proclaim that he is.
I've never heard of this man in my life.
You've never heard? He's pretty popular.
Define toughest
I
man
told you he
alive.
ran that marathon and he broke all the bones in his feet, pissed blood, and went on to complete said marathon. He set the Guinness Book of World Record.
Did he win the marathon?
He didn't. I don't know if you.
Do you really win a
You can win a marathon, but
Yeah,
I don't.
can.
It was a 20. It was a 1-day marathon, and he ran he had to run a certain amount of miles to qualify for another race. But no, he went on to complete the marathon. I think you just complete marathon. I don't know if there's a ranking system, but no. So he ran said marathon, and then he broke the world record for pull-ups at one point, most pull-ups in a day, on his third attempt. I mean, like, listen, this guy's no spring chicken. Like, even if you don't think he's the toughest man alive, he's up there. I mean, he's pretty, like, what he's done is, I don't think anyone here could do it or even begin to.
Big Lenny kills
David
Hoggins.
I don't know who Big Lenny. Oh, isn't Big Lenny? Is that the guy that did the steroids?
Alex, bring up Big Lenny.
Yeah, no, Big Lenny's fucking.
Big Lenny mugs David Noggins.
Hmm.
Hoggins.
Lenny.
Noggins.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, Big. Oh, you didn't see Big? Yeah, Big Lenny. He's
Oh,
like.
that
what
guy.
the
Yeah,
hell?
no. He's. I
Oh,
think he's.
I feel bad. He's on something. I don't know.
No, that guy's like, you
What's
see his face, he's
going
always
on?
twitching. Big Lenny is always twitching.
What's
I,
up
on
with these
something.
pictures?
Mhm.
Like,
The one on
he's
the
a
left is a
bodybuilder.
real one. The one on the right is like if he was actually didn't have a huge gut.
oh,
If he was
he
actually
still has,
static.
what's wrong with this? Why does he have like a beer belly, but still like the most chiseled beer
HGH, I
belly?
don't know.
It's still the most chiseled beer belly.
that looks
I've
so
ever seen.
weird.
HGH.
I don't like. This is what Jake wants to
Something's
pursue.
not right about
When
that.
Jake was like, "I want to do steroids, guys."
That guy's scary looking.
See, I just want everyone to
That's not
know
what I
the
said.
guy who was protesting against callousing the mind and going through misery is the same guy who said, if I could afford steroids, I would do them.
Yeah, that's
Up.
it's the same guy. Yeah.
Yeah, the same guy. What does that tell you about the mental strength of this guy? You go to the gym all the time, work your physical strength, but what about that mental? What about that mental? Fuck. What about that mental? Callous the mind. Do you know what a callus is? You get them on your feet if you. Yeah, you get them, and they're actually good, especially for the feet, because what happens when you don't have socks or shoes and you have to walk out in the field and you don't have the calluses. They're like there's a big anti-shoe movement where it's like
Yeah.
because if you don't wear shoes, then your sole calluses up, and so when you walk, it's good for your it builds so you can it's like it's a
it
natural
hardens your
sole.
feet. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
you
a
can
natural
walk.
sole. So I was thinking about joining the nose. Get those you guys ever run on those what is it? It's like those shoes.
You can't. It's not feasible to go walk around barefoot.
No,
See,
you can't.
how did
Well,
fucking
for
forefathers
training,
do
you
it,
can't.
TJ?
Oh my
How
god.
did fucking hunter gatherers do it? They ran fucking.
Not like here in where you live.
People run on pavement and barefoot.
Oh. Huh?
People run on pavement
Yeah,
barefoot.
yeah, I know. You can't.
I don't agree with it. Well, and I know I know exactly what John's gonna say, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I know exactly. I actually here. I'll say what I'm saying. And I will actually say what John is going to say. I'll do it for him. You don't have to talk at all, John. So my dad and myself, we have.
Our weaklings.
How did I know? All right, John. See, I have predictive powers. I'm gonna say exactly what you're gonna say.
All right.
You don't have to say it. All right. So me and my dad, we have this thing where if we walk barefoot, like on a hard surface, the tendons or whatever, the connective tissue in our feet hurt and they ache and it gets really bad. So you have to wear like supportive shoes. And this is where John comes in. That's just beta bitch excuses. If you run on hard pavement enough, even if you have plantar fasciitis, your tendons will get stronger, and it's all about strengthening the mind because pain isn't real and you're a baby bitch. I think that's about what you would say, but I could be
sounding
wrong.
up. I can give. Listen, David Goggins. When he ran those ultra marathons, and everything, he went through Navy. He was in the Navy SEALs. He went through the BUDS training and everything. The Hell Week, where they have to swim in the frigid colds and do everything. Get yelled at. He went to the doctor. After all that was said and done, the doctor said, "Your heart's been performing at 40% efficiency because you've had a hole in your heart this whole time." He had a hole in his heart. It was performing at 40% efficiency. All right? Every time he would always have to stop for deep breaths. Okay? Listen, if that was Jake or some other guy, listen, I attack Jake. I act like I'm stronger than Jake. I'm probably not that much stronger than Jake. Or I'm probably not. Jake and I, as mentally speaking, we're probably, maybe Jake's more mentally tough than me. That might be a possibility. But listen, I should really stop talking down to Jake as if I'm better than I'm not. But I speak to him to motivate him and encourage him to be better. I mean, look at when we were talking about the PPL. When we were talking about the PPL, I don't know if Jake said on the podcast what his routine was, but it was like this rinky-dink, makeshift like forearm calf exercise.
Push-pull legs.
No, that
It
wasn't.
was very, John, it was very deliberate.
Then
PPL is
I
push-pull
came to him
legs.
and I said, I roasted this. I came here and I said, Jake, what kind of bullshit are you telling me? If you don't fucking get a real workout regimen, I will beat your motherfucking ass 6 ways till Sunday. And I was hard on him. I am always hard on him. I'm hard. I do it because I love him. I go up to him, and then what is he, John? The other day I started doing push-pull legs. And, the thing is, Jake doesn't understand. Maybe I don't emphasize it enough, but, some of the things, a lot of the things Jake says to me, I do when we were talking about the shaving thing. I went to a straight razor because of Jake. He said it.
Good job.
I incorporated wrist
Good
curls
man,
in my
good man.
exercise because,
man.
I emphasize the forearm,
That's right.
and, that's what you get when you're friends with someone, yeah, you go, you pick things up from other people. Like, you pick the, like, I mean, like, I'm sure, you guys have all picked things up from one another, like you've all rubbed. See, look at TJ and Steven give each other that sexual glare. I saw that. I saw that little fucking, I saw that fucking look.
Not sexual at all, but okay.
But yeah, no. And so, I mean, but what was I saying? But yeah, no. And I feel like if, I don't know, someone with that kind of mentality was to realize that they had a hole in their heart before they did the ultra marathons, before they were like, oh, I can't do this. I have a hole in my heart. I'm operating at 40% efficiency. There's no way I can do this. And then once there's almost a part of me that's like, well, should we even tell people like what their limit? Because like if you tell them like, oh, they have this, then everything they start like framing like, I can't do this because I have this limit. I can't do this because this is wrong, or I can't do this because I have this. And so like they never know how great they truly can be because the whole time, every time they're like, well, they're always like because they're told their heart's operating at 40% efficiency. That's all the effort they put into life is 40%. And then they're like, well, if I try to put in 50%, my heart will give out. And if I walk on hard floor, I mean, listen, you might be right. You might be right. I'm not saying like these conditions are like fake or made up in the mind.
I just don't want to injure myself. But I get what you're saying. To me, I get what you're saying. You could use these medical conditions as an excuse. So I get what you're saying. Like in some cases, for some people, it would be better to simply ignore that they have some sort of medical condition, because knowing that they have a medical condition will stop them. I'm saying that might be true sometimes, but like in the case of like my feet, it means that I just need to wear good shoes and then work out, run, whatever. But
I think you need to run a marathon barefoot.
I don't think that's good for my feet.
You'll never know what you're truly capable of.
It's not about.
You'll never know what you're truly capable of. Just do it and then break all the bones
See.
in your feet. Then come back.
It's not about the bones. It's the tendons that will rip
Fucking
and tear.
They'll fucking get better.
No, it's
Listen, what's a fucking tendon, TJ? Is it permanent? Is it permanent damage? Oh, everything's
It's
permanent.
your
with
muscle,
Jake.
dude.
You fucking stub your fucking toe, Jake. Well, that's fucking.
Hey,
that,
look,
that
see
fan-
this? See this movement? This
Yeah.
is using a ton of tendons.
Is that true?
Imagine
What's
those
he doing?
tendons
He's
being
doing
in
a wrist curl for all those.
your foot against
Or a
bone.
curl, so-
And now imagine pressing that
Mm-hmm.
tendon against bone against concrete repetitively.
like there's the difference between.
And then imagine
And especially
being
when
There's
you
a difference
have
between
like,
hard
a
work-
problem with it.
John,
Like,
there's a difference between hard work and being reckless. Like I get what you're saying. Like in practice, you kind of have to be a little reckless to get really truly hard work. But what I'm saying is
Pain
just
is-
you
yeah.
don't go
suffering
too crazy.
is victory, guys.
Like it would not be good for me to just like go try to deadlift. I don't know how many plates.
Listen,
anything more than 2
every
plates.
guy every guy or girl who's done something great probably did something they shouldn't have done, that someone said, oh, that's healthy, you can't do that, you can't be this focused, you can't run, oh, nobody, that's unhealthy, oh, you'll break this, you'll break that, all these things, oh, if you do that, your tendon, you'll hurt your tendon, you'll never be able to walk again. Here's a meme for you. Listen, what is Nike's slogan, Alex?
Oh my gosh.
What is it, Alex?
Are we allowed to say that here? All right.
Are we allowed to say, Jake, are we allowed to say Nike's slogan?
Just
Do it. Just fucking
All
do
right,
it.
you know what, John?
Just
You've
do
changed
it
my mind.
and learn your limitations there. Listen, if this thing's just do it. Just fucking do it. Get down and fucking do it. If you realize, like,
John, why don't you go jump off a bridge? Like, you'll never
That's not
know
what I
if you
meant.
can do it until you do it.
That's just
I know
reckless.
personally,
And that is reckless with
my
no chance of.
with my
no
heart
chance of
condition
There's
that
no
I've
purpose.
had
What
like
was
my
that?
entire life.
What was that, Steven?
I said, I know personally with my heart condition that I've had my entire life, I have always tried to like push myself to be better than what I was before. But the majority of the time I don't try and be the best. I just try and be better.
That's good. That's all you listen. Be better than you always want to break personal records. If you keep on trying to break someone else's record, you're not gonna. But I understand what you're saying. Listen, I'm not saying that every time you
just made the point not to break somebody else's record, but then you constantly compare Jake or anybody else to this fucking Hoggins guy who's apparently the best man in the world.
I'm not
and
saying
you constantly compare.
I'm not saying you have.
You have something wrong with your tendon. Oh, just fucking do it, dude. This guy ran a marathon, broke all of his.
I'm not saying you have to be David Goggins. I'm saying you should adopt the mentality of David Goggins. Listen, Stephen may push himself. I don't know what condition he said he had. I think it was a heart condition. Listen, he may do it and he may fail. Okay, I'm not saying that every time he pushes himself, he's going to succeed and he's going to understand. No, you probably will fail. No,
your point earlier was to push yourself until you break.
That's admirable. You don't have to be David Goggins, but you should always push yourself. I mean, listen, okay. The extreme, my argument is if you do that, that's admirable. That commands respect. But always push yourself, and always push beyond your limits, and then you'll see how truly great you are. One of David Goggins' theories is, we operate at 40% efficiency, and just when our body is actually telling us to stop,
we operate at 40% efficiency.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Because he happened to have a heart problem that made him operate at 40% efficiency.
That's probably where he gets the 40% number from.
Really?
But what he says is, when our body's like telling us, okay, now we got to stop, that's actually our body saying, okay, we're at 40%. We want to save that 60%. One of his big things is like we have to learn how to tap into that other 60% and truly break our limits. Now, everyone's 40% is different. I'm not saying you do this, you're going to break Guinness World Records. But I'm saying you should always try to be better. That's it. Always try to be better.
Okay.
Always. And I know Jake has some very strong, he might have some strong disagreements with, improving yourself,
That's how you frame it. Yeah, that's it.
I know. He says, doctors had an IQ of 85. I can't take a math test.
Oh my gosh!
But if what Jake is doing is helping him improve, then why is it not better?
Is it? Did he say that? He said
like
he couldn't
you're
run.
like I'm. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Jake, go on.
You made up your mind. I said all I needed to say.
All right. Jake.
I've said what I needed to say.
All right. Let's move on. What'd you
You guys
guys
hear
do for
about Pro
Mother's
Jared?
Day? No. Pro Jared.
Gives a fuck about Mother's Day.
No, you don't get. Okay,
Fuck
fine.
it.
Okay,
Mother's Day.
whatever.
What I
No,
do
there
for
are no
Mother's
Mother's
Day?
Day.
I don't know. Never mind. I was gonna make a joke about how I fucked one of your moms. And
Very cool. John.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't. Thank you. For sharing us.
But no, Pro. You guys hear about Pro Jared?
Who's that?
You know Pro Jared?
Never heard of him.
He's a YouTuber.
YouTubers. are
Scandal.
memes.
Scandal alert.
Scandal, dude. Yeah,
Pro
no.
Jared.
He was a.
Sexually. Oh, this guy.
Oh, you heard about it?
I just heard that this
Didn't-
guy was trying to fuck young girls.
Yeah, like didn't he
Aren't we
send
all,
like
though?
dicks
Game
to a
Grumps.
viewer
Oh,
or something?
Yeah.
Huh?
Didn't he send like dick pics to a viewer to like one of his viewers?
Dude, this girl wasn't
That's
even hot. Guys, Alex, pull up the picture of this.
Yo, Jared
boy.
Lee
You want a picture of Bro Jared?
Nabenbauer.
No, the girl he cheated. I don't know. Bro Jared, his wife, and
He
his
cheated
fucking-
with
We'll
or
get
cheated
the
on?
three-way
cheated on
picture.
his wife with.
Yeah.
That's
The girl he
on
cheated
and then
with.
cheated
this
with.
is
girl-
epic.
What are you on about, Jake?
Well, this guy.
Here's the
fucking-
three of them.
Okay, so the girl on
Which
the
one's
left
which?
is his wife.
What? You cheated.
What?
The girl on the right is.
Where'd it go?
What the fuck are you
Is
doing?
it gone?
Yeah.
What the fuck? We got a fucking Houdini over there.
No, I didn't.
Fucking-
It's on your screen.
Jake, shut the fuck up. Hold on.
This is epic.
Alex, get your shit together. You have one job.
All right,
The girl on
listen.
the right is the girl he tried to.
That's a new thing. That's a new squeeze. Bro,
That's
dude,
a
new
downgrade.
squeeze.
listen, I think I understand the mentality.
You understand?
I'm
the
looking at
mentality.
that pretty girl right there, and I can tell you one thing.
What?
She doesn't eat ass.
Okay.
She doesn't eat ass.
Oh yeah.
Deal
I bet that
breaker.
girl was like,
Deal
forgot.
breaker.
Listen,
A woman
listen,
has to
it's
eat
not that.
John's
it's
ass in
it's not
order
a
to-
deal breaker because he still married her. But it was always that thought in the back of my
Divorce
You told me the
lawyers
one on
in
the
my
right does eat
area.
ass?
Oh, look at that bit. You know that girl's a freak. That girl's eating ass,
Application-
licking balls,
application.
looking. Even TJ's not denying it. He's like that girl's
I don't
Pro
know.
Jared's ass. You get that Pro
I don't
Jared
know,
money.
dude.
She's looking for that pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. Dude, listen,
Wait, so what's his wife's name?
it's the freak fact. I don't know his fucking wife's name. It's a freak factor. Listen, an ugly girl can surpass a hot girl. Well, it depends. Like a 5 could surpass a 6.
If the 5 is
she
willing to do some stuff.
If you take into it the freak factor, that's the unknown thing. I think in some
You tell me the freak factor isn't already like a part of the whole judging?
No, how can you tell the freak factor if you just look at a girl? That's typically that.
No, you can look. You did it to
The
this
one
girl.
through-
You literally did it to this girl. You looked at this girl and
just
said
know it.
she was
Look
a
at
freak.
this girl eats ass.
You just
Alex,
know it.
Alex,
You don't.
look at
You
this
can't
girl.
know it, but
This
you just
girl
know it.
eats
You
ass.
don't know if somebody's
This
a freak,
girl
but this
eats
girl,
ass.
I know she's a freak.
This I can tell you. There's some people you can just look at.
See,
Alex,
maybe
yes.
that's how you
you
do.
disagree with what I just said.
I would definitely say the girl on the right. There's a higher chance that she eats ass.
She's eating it. Listen,
Than
when you're an
procreate.
Is
ugly
it because
motherfucker-
she's less attractive than the one on the left? Is
I
that
think
why you say
You
that?
can just sense it. I don't know. Maybe you just don't have the intuition.
She's got
Oh,
the fucking
ass
crazy
eating
eyes.
intuition. What intuition would stem from your brain? Like,
I don't
why would
know.
you
I
know
don't know
about
how to
eating
explain it.
ass?
Like,
are you a
it's just something
professional?
you get or you don't. All right.
Oh, so okay.
Like,
You have a-
oh, yes,
you
yes.
tell me you look at this
John,
girl's face.
John,
Of
Right,
course,
I
you know
get it,
when
I
you have
get
like the petition for a divorce form, like a legal form, it's like legal grounds, respondent requests, divorce, reason, will not eat ass.
I mean, listen, she's probably gonna divorce him. He was fine.
we got the different options here. We got irreconcilable differences.
That's eating
we
ass.
got permanent legal incapacity to make
That
decisions.
doesn't eat ass.
incest,
Doesn't eat ass.
bigamy,
Doesn't eat ass.
unsound mind,
Those
force,
are all equal. doesn't
physical
eat ass.
incapability,
Oh, see?
fraud,
Physical and
prior
Physically
existing
cannot
marriage.
eat my ass.
Option D, will not eat ass.
Yes.
Will not apply tongue to anus.
You need to listen, girls. I don't know if all these girls. I know we got the big female following. Listen, if
Totally.
you want to go up 2 points in attractiveness, and all
2
you
points,
guys,
2 out of
all
10
the
points.
girls and guys who want to go up 2 points in
2
attractiveness,
points in attractiveness.
eat ass.
All right.
A
I
5
will-
can become a 7 if she says
I
I
will
eat.
take
What about a
your word
10?
for it.
Like a straight up 10.
I'm gonna go out there, John. I'm gonna
10
go out
can
there.
become God tier.
I'm
Oh,
gonna-
would a
John,
10
I'm gonna go
already
out there. I'm
be
gonna go out
eating
there.
ass, or
No,
would it be
John,
lit?
yeah.
I'm gonna go out there.
top
I'm gonna
of
be
it?
a new man. People are gonna see me and they're gonna see, wow, he's a 12 out of 10 because he now eats ass.
He eats
No,
ass.
wait. He himself eats ass, or he gets his ass eaten?
Yes.
No, you
Yes.
gotta-
One begets the other.
listen, I'm
Shit.
gonna be honest with you guys. I would eat ass.
What?
I would eat
Oh,
my
well,
girlfriend's
yeah, I
ass.
would. Oh, yeah, I would too. Actually.
See, Steven?
You also
That's
piss
not a
and
problem.
bottles.
Steven?
If she wanted
Enemas?
it,
Yeah,
and
if
Seven
it
asked
wasn't,
for
enemas?
I
if it
would.
was, clean.
But
I
I
know.
wouldn't be like, "Hey, babe, I'm gonna eat
if it
your
was
ass."
friendly,
No,
and
you
she
gotta
was
surprise
like,
it. You gotta
she was
surprise
like,
her
"Hey,
with
I
that.
want to try something different. Eat my ass." Like, yeah, sure, why not? Okay.
Jake, yeah, you've been rather reluctant. Would you eat ass? Oh God, here we go.
If it's clean, if it's clean, no chance of any
Jake,
poop specks.
oh my
That's
God.
between me and my wife.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
Very
lord.
Alex,
careful.
Alex, I know. I'm looking dead in your eyes. He's eating ass.
You know, John. I'll tell you
I
this,
stay
John. I'll
away
tell you
from the
this, John.
females.
You're
I'll
not-
tell you, John. I'll tell
What
you
about
this.
male ass?
I don't eat male ass. either.
Transvestite
I don't eat
ass.
anyone's
John,
ass.
John, I'll tell you this.
Oh my God.
You know what, John?
Given
in
the
the
opportunity, I might eat my own
sanctity of
ass.
marriage, I think it's perfectly acceptable.
Holy shit. Okay. Listen, we all. I think. I'm just saying, if a girl, that's what people need. Girls need to put this on their Tinder profiles. Men, if you're on the gay side of, like, if you're on, they have a gay section for Tinder, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If you listen, it doesn't really work in hetero. If the guy says he eats it, he just comes off as like the girls won't think he's attractive because he'll be like, oh, he's a player who's like trying to like get girls in bed. But if
Oh
a
yeah, he's just
girl,
trying to eat ass.
yeah, I'm out here just trying to eat. But if a girl puts on her Tinder bio, I ate ass. All those right swipes. There isn't a single a 0 out of 10
Okay,
can fucking say
well,
I
that's
eat ass.
different. That's a little different.
I would swipe right on
okay,
that.
if a girl
motherfucker.
that says anything sexual in any way in whatever their bio is, of course they're gonna get more fucking likes.
If a girl's a girl on Tinder, she gets more likes.
That's also a
she'll get more if she eats
true.
ass though. Are you denying that?
It's potential.
Listen, I have seen, dude. You'll get these
I think
priests.
it could really just go either way with
No,
that.
dude, listen.
Depends on a person.
Okay, say there was a girl who you're iffy on, and then all of a sudden,
Why am I iffy on her?
Like you're just like, I don't know whether it's swipe left or right, and all of a sudden the thing popped up.
attractiveness. Like I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
find
You
it
didn't.
attractive.
It's Tinder. You don't know if you're gonna swipe left or right.
Very
So
woke
you're
chat.
you're just like So then at the end something pops up that says I eat ass. You're automatically swiping right.
No.
Oh, am
You're-
I?
If you're on
See,
the fence,
the thing is, I don't really want my ass eaten.
huh?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't want my ass eaten either.
You don't want it?
What?
No. I don't know if I want that. I don't really want that. I do it
Actually,
to her,
I think
but I
John,
don't want
I think
that
what's
to
stopping
me.
you, John, is because you don't wash her.
I wash my ass. My ass is clean.
I don't think I would
Girl-
find that very pleasing.
What? No, a girl eats your ass.
Actually, I would not
my
want a girl
God.
in between my butt cheeks.
John is dirty.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't want
my
that.
God.
I would not want that at all.
Oh,
Dirty
Girl.
John. John's new name on the podcast. Everybody, his
Dirty
new name
John.
is Dirty John.
Dirty
Dirty
John.
John. DJ, what's
What do
up?
you mean? Alex is the
DJ.
one that openly promotes he
DJ.
doesn't eat ass.
What do you mean?
It's not about asking. It's
I
about
don't
why
eat ass?
ass
Or
washing.
no, that
which
you don't wash
do.
ass.
We don't talk
I'm the
about
one
that.
that gets called dirty.
You are dirty.
You are
We
dirty.
were literally talking about one of our friends who
Didn't
doesn't
he
fucking
learn-
bathe himself.
Didn't he learn to not wipe his
Oh.
ass from you?
Who? Alex? I didn't preach.
Well, yeah, early in childhood, John.
I
Yeah.
wash my
John's
ass.
like, yeah, John's like, Rage Against the Machine. You got to stop. You can't fall
Guys,
into the modern.
I'm gonna
society.
sue everyone here for libel. I wash
can't.
my ass. For the record,
No, you don't.
John washes his ass.
You do not.
I remember-
apply- John. Do you or do
Just
you
because
not?
I don't follow the. You see,
It's not
he's
a
militant.
method.
He is so militant.
How do you clean
It's
your
not
ass? John?
limited to me.
All right, put
We've
the
already-
soap on, lather my body. Fucking okay. No, before I even start.
How do you
I
wash
pu-
your ass?
I-
Not
Not
your
your
body,
body.
your ass.
All right, listen. I turn the water onto the hottest setting. I
Okay.
spread my butt cheeks
Okay.
so fucking wide.
Okay.
Why does this come up every podcast?
Because Jake wants to talk about my ass
That's
all the
right,
time.
that's right.
He's got a
'Cause
fixation with
we're
my
still
ass.
We're trying to
is
figure
true.
this out. We're trying to
Jake's,
figure this
oh,
out.
very
every
entertaining topic.
podcast.
This
Everyone,
is personal growth,
listen. Every podcast, Jake's like, John, do you wash your ass? John, what about your ass?
John,
And
because
then-
we have to stop this. We have to stop this behavior.
all right, listen.
Degenerate behavior.
You can't stop it.
Listen. It's not degenerate. You turn
It's
the water on.
degenerate.
You
don't
turn the
wa-
water
John,
onto
your
the
ass is like
I'm
just
trying to
any
tell
other
him the
part of your
proper
body.
method. You turn the
It's
water
not the
onto.
proper method.
You turn
You
the
just let water wash over
Holy
it.
fucking shit. You turn the water onto the hottest setting. You spread your butt cheeks far and wide. The fucking water it melts the fucking shit. It goes from being a solid to being
You
melted.
telling me you have solid shit in between your cheeks
but
when you
John,
get into
you
the
haven't given me a
bathroom,
reason
into the
why you
What
don't
do you
shower?
mean?
But John, why
You
don't you
always wash your ass after you take a shit.
No, only you do that.
You telling me you don't wipe your
I
ass?
thought I don't wash my ass.
Wait,
No,
wait, wait.
You know, you
Hold
won't.
on,
You
John.
let
John,
water
John.
run over your ass every
John,
time you take a shit.
You tell
Nobody
me
else does that.
do you wipe your ass after
there's a
taking
reason
shit,
that
or
there's
do you
public
just hop
restrooms.
straight
No,
into
I
the
hop
shower?
straight into the shower.
You hop straight into the shower. You shove the shit that falls off of your ass cheeks like into the drain with your toes
I
too.
do a few wipes, but how much shit do you think's coming out? It's just like
Wait,
you know,
John,
it's
why
just the
don't- here-
residue.
here's my
it comes
question.
out because like I'm always prepared to get my ass eaten. I don't want a girl eating my ass when there's poop residue.
Wait, John. Here's the thing.
So you could eat my ass right now.
John,
'cause
there's
my
no
ass is
there's no
clean.
reason. There's no good reason why you
I'll
don't. You
pass.
shouldn't wash your ass like the rest of your body. Like when you wash the rest of the body, you use soap.
Soap is
and
a
water.
Rub
valuable
it down.
resource.
Like you clean it off.
Like John, there's no reason.
Jake, I wash my ass more than you wash your ass.
John, I'm saying you don't wash your.
Jake, you have shit streaks covering your ass probably. I don't.
No. What? John, you
Who washes their ass more? Me
you
or
haven't answered my question, John.
Yes.
Why don't you use hand or soap on your hand to wash your ass?
Why do you want my hand in my ass so much? Why is that such an?
You don't have to
John,
fucking
you
put
didn't
a
answer the
finger up your
question.
anus. Like just
Huh?
You
wash
answer the
your
question. There's a
cheeks.
reason why you don't want it. Why?
Huh?
Why?
Huh?
Everybody else, every other civilized human being on the planet, puts soap on their hand.
Alex doesn't.
Every other besides you and Alex.
Wait, you don't
What
want
do you
to.
do?
You don't
You
want
do
a
the-
hand on your ass, but you want a tongue up it. Like
I wash
What?
my ass all the time. Listen.
John, John, you're not
what do
answering
you
the
do?
question.
Do you do the karate chop method?
Yeah, sure.
You do the
Yeah,
karate.
Whatever
you
I
do-
have to do. Whatever it takes, right,
clean
babe?
off your
So
cheeks,
just
dude.
put a
Never
finger up
shaking-
there. I mean, whatever.
Like I
whatever you gotta do.
apply soap.
Jake is trying to
And
beg
water.
for an answer. Jake is trying to beg for the answer why I said, you put a finger up your butt and it feels good. This is why
You're
I
not
said,
supposed
that
to put
is
your
what he
finger
said.
up your butt.
Well, maybe you're not.
No, that's
Hey.
everybody
I don't get
cleans
like
their ass.
like,
does not put a finger up their
apparently like this is what I'm trying to struggle with, John. Like you can't go like
Have you ever scratched your ass and then you're in like the sixth dimension of pleasure?
butt. Are you afraid of that
No.
feeling happening when you clean your ass?
everybody goes quiet. This is the problem, John. This is the problem, John. All right. The
Sixth
problem is that
dimension of
you cannot stop yourself. You either have no contact with your ass or you're going full on
I don't
fingers.
know how. Jake is the only person here who takes me as seriously as everyone else here.
Jake
Jake literally thinks here.
guys, it was all a
Jake
meme. I
literally-
actually am not. I'm not an animal.
Listen,
I'm not
Jake,
an animal.
There's
I
some
actually
truth to what I say. Yes,
What's
it
the
feels
truth?
good. It feels
How
good
am I
when you.
supposed to fucking know?
It feels good when you finger your ass. But Jake is like
It feels good
I
when you
cannot.
finger your
I
ass.
cannot get. Jake actually subscribes to the idea that John cannot control himself from fingering his ass.
Well, there's no, John. There's no.
John, like if his hand-
Okay. John, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me there's another reason why you don't wash your ass like a normal human being.
Huh?
Why
Tell me.
don't you wash your ass?
If you're not afraid
Listen, the real reason is-
getting off.
Listen, I just thought washing with water was clean enough. Like, okay, you
But
see,
John,
you
what-
literally see the
no,
brown water scroll down to the bottom.
John, you don't
your
do
ass
that-
is clean.
John,
you do it until it's clear.
you don't do that
just
with
like
any
you
other
wipe,
part of your body.
Okay, listen.
You
Jake,
don't just let water
okay,
on your hair.
Jesus
You
fucking
scrub
Christ.
your hair.
This guy
You
is
scrub your
so
armpits?
fucking. Listen. How often do you wipe your ass until what? The fucking toilet paper is white, right?
Yeah.
That's my mentality with washing my ass.
No,
I figure
John,
by then
there's
it's
no
clean, isn't
mentality.
it?
Like there's a okay. You don't. here's the
Alex,
thing.
you
John,
disagree with what I just said?
John,
What'd you
there's
say?
John, you have a separate cleaning regimen for your ass versus the rest of your body.
Holy shit. Yeah,
The-
do you
the-
clean your fucking ankles the same way, Jake?
I scrub my whole body.
Listen, Jake, I fucking have. I put one fucking thing of soap on, rub my hands together. I do this maneuver. I do this. I get all the way down. I
so you
do-
get everything except your ass.
No, I do this. I probably don't do the whole. So I do the upper back.
Okay.
You
probably
do everywhere your hands can reach.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
everywhere my hands can
And your
reach.
hands can reach your ass, but you don't do it.
No, I always figured washing it with hot water was good enough.
It's not good enough.
It's not good.
It's not
How
good
about-
enough.
how
Oh,
about
I
your-
gotta get more water. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
How about your ankles though? Do you clean your ankles or?
It's only for
Ankles.
I think we're making progress.
Fucking horse. Okay, good talk, guys.
Good talk. Good talk. We'll get there
fucking
someday.
Wait,
John,
you-
wanna
mark my
continue
words.
to
John
ask.
will apply soap directly to his asshole.
Jake, if you want to come in my fucking hot tub and fucking wash my ass for me, be my fucking guest. I'll let you do it. Free of fucking charge.
Apparently, you can't do it yourself.
Well, okay. You're more than welcome to come to my fucking. You're more than welcome
Whatever.
to come
Alright,
to my
alright, you know
living situation.
We're just
clean
have
my
to,
ass.
we'll yeah. John is horny for Jake. That's John.
Damn
I think this is
right.
what you're.
That's
This is what you're trying to tell me.
You're damn right.
That is definitely.
You're gonna get
I
so
could
excited when you
definitely
wash
see
your
that.
ass that you need somebody else to do it.
I need you to fucking wash my ass.
Can't stop yourself.
John gets his prostate exam and he's just like a leaky faucet.
Oh
Like,
my god,
he
dude.
just can't
I'm
contain
scared.
himself.
You can.
Naturally lubed.
Have you seen porns where it's? I
Have
haven't
I
seen
seen porn?
it. My friend was telling me about it. My
Oh, your
friend.
friend.
Your
My
friend.
good friend was
Yeah.
telling me about fucking porns where like. Well, I don't know. He said I don't know if there's porns for it. He said he would say like when he masturbates he tries to touch his. You know who this friend is. You've all heard me say his name.
yeah, we know this.
Yeah, when he
Special guy.
masturbates, he tries to touch his prostate so he comes harder.
Tries to.
No, I think he's done it before. Like he'll go for his prostate. You know, it's like if you,
Talk into your mic.
if you finger your
So-
butthole deep enough, you'll
Yeah.
reach the prostate.
I'm well aware.
And
Educated man.
I know, John. I'm a fucking Alex. How long have we been going?
What the fuck is it? Hour and 3, including the 10-minute intro.
We
It's
had a
not bad.
10-minute intro.
We've been on for
53
an hour.
minutes.
That's been.
We've
wow,
been on for an
feels-
hour. All right.
Okay.
All right. Anything else happened, Jake? Well, show me. Give me your list. Or unless you want to talk about John's ass some more.
Oh,
Were
you
you-
know
were
that's
you about
always
to
a
go on
very
to the
entertaining
story?
topic.
You were about to go on with the story before asking.
Yeah, what's
What?
you
What
talking
story?
about?
We were talking about the guy.
stimulation.
Your friend.
Prostate,
who
yeah.
What do you mean?
stimulates his prostate. Your
When he
friend.
masturbates, he tries to touch his prostate. That's it.
Very cool.
That's
John.
my
That was the
fucking
whole story.
Enlightened.
Thanks for
It
sharing.
sounded like you were gonna add on.
I
before.
don't know. There was a much to say. I gotta wait for it. We should get him on the fucking show. I don't know.
Well,
Jake,
if we had him on the
Jake
show, then
would
we would
fucking-
know that he. sticks
Jake
his
would
finger
fucking
up his butt.
restrain him though. Jake would fucking. Jake would walk out. Jake would shoot him. He'd be in the middle of talking.
No, I think we let you say whatever you want.
I mean, if
so
he wants to come on and say that, if he wants to, come on and say yes, I I do stick my finger up my butt when I masturbate. I mean, if he can come on and say that, I mean, we're not going to stop him. I just don't want him to say his name or any of our names.
Wait, he will say his name.
His full name?
He'll say-
Does he have to do that?
Are
'Cause
you
I'm-
gonna fucking control him? You gonna control a man to stop him from saying his own full fucking name?
Yes.
God damn.
Look, all right, we'll fly him out for the next podcast. We'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
we'll fly him out.
yeah.
I don't know if I can get him.
Are there any other topics other than,
John's ass.
eating
John's
ass,
ass.
cleaning ass?
All about ass.
X
This is the ass
X
episode.
ass. My God.
You do glute exercises, John?
Oh
this
my
is the ass
God,
episode.
non-stop.
Are we an
my
exercise
ass.
podcast?
You do the squats. Do work
You
your ass.
squats. You squats.
I was moving furniture the other day. Back to ass. This is the ass episode.
This is the
Yes.
ass episode.
That's the ass. Just label. Do you
John
upload
has
these
butt
videos to
acne.
YouTube?
I do.
John his butt acne.
Really?
This is in
Which ones
chat.
do you have uploaded to YouTube?
All of them.
The last 3.
We've done. I thought we've done.
What? YouTube?
Well, there was the pilot episode.
What YouTube? Yeah, YouTube, motherfucker. All right.
You already did,
pilot
Jake.
episode. What do you do? Don't we have an Instagram yet?
Yeah, I was just looking to add things to
You
the
know,
description of the Twitch channel, and I have the
I
What
made
the
the
fuck?
email.
How is this so hard? What did you do fucking yesterday? It takes like
Yesterday?
10 You made the email? We already have a fucking email.
Yesterday was Mother's Day.
We already have a fucking email. You didn't have to make one. You asked.
Yeah,
Alex
I
for
have
the fucking-
access to it totally.
Alex, why aren't you making that fucking public leave it? We should all have access to the email.
Email.
Yeah.
Should I ask?
Yeah.
I probably should've.
Okay. Yeah. He
All
has.
right.
Okay. Listen. It's okay. We should have an. I don't know what pictures we're posting on there.
That's also something we have to discuss.
Oh my. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh sorry. Did I hit the mic with my water?
Oh yeah, you better be.
I don't know. But yeah, no. We need a Twitter. We need.
We need a Patreon too.
Oh, we need
my
a
gosh.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Totally.
Listen, we got a Patreon. This motherfucker. We'll never.
Oh,
have
I
to
heard
worry
we
about
were. I heard one of our loyal fans was gonna have his friend group watch our podcast. Did you contact that viewer?
it. Wait.
Jake, I have no
one
idea
of
what
our
you're
I
loyal.
did.
talking about.
I
We don't
did-
have
I did
fucking
contact
loyal
that viewer,
fans.
Jake. I did.
You did. Okay. Just
I
gotta,
fucking-
we gotta get the homeboys, to watch our podcast.
Oh, I know who they're talking about. Oh, yeah, his friends. His friends.
He's got a loyal following.
He's unavailable right now.
Yeah,
He's on a-
fuck that guy.
He's
Wait,
always available.
who's
What
this
is he
fucking
doing?
guy talking to us?
Is he going to work? What's he doing?
Who's this fucking guy talking to us?
He's a
What?
loyal viewer. He's
Yeah.
a fan.
Heck
He's
yeah.
a fan.
What do you mean? You've seen this guy here the whole time. He's been.
Yeah, he's been giving
Who
us
is
good feedback.
Who is he?
I thought he was our friend. I
See his
thought-
name.
He is our friend.
Starts with a
That's
V.
yes.
He's
Ends
my
with an
fucking
S.
friend, dude. This guy's been antagonistic towards me throughout
Take
the whole
Patreon
fucking
right now.
podcast.
$1 tier. You fly out and you can be on the podcast.
Really?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Oh yeah. We'll fly you out. All expenses paid.
Yeah, by you.
$1.
Yeah.
Yeah, by you.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus fucking Christ. All right, Jake. You got one more. You watch Game of Thrones, Jake?
I heard it was
watched
really
since
bad.
Season 6.
I've heard bad things about this.
I actually pissed off one of my friends because I was insensitive about it.
Insensitive.
What you said bad things, but what you
What?
watch it?
No, I didn't watch it, but my friend was. He was really into it. He wasn't happy about how things were going in the show. I happened to join the call and say some things that he did not like, and he took it
fucking
very
Steven?
adamantly. He takes this. His show was very close to his heart. A lot of people.
Guys, don't look at chat. There's endgame spoilers.
It's not even a spoiler. Eat my ass. No viewers. Get out. No viewers allowed. Okay, but no. Game of Thrones. You watch it, Steven?
I watched the first 2 seasons, and that was it.
Oh, what the fuck? Get out of here.
I watched up till
Steven.
season 6.
This is the last podcast episode you're on, Steven. We better not see your
Huh?
fucking
It
face.
dropped. Everything after. I think it was season 3 or 4. Anything after that was just garbage.
Really?
Hot
Why?
garbage.
Why'd you hate it?
Because the first couple seasons, I don't know if it was season 1 and 2 or 1, 2, and 3 or whatever it was. Eventually, it went from like the super, intriguing, engaging show to
Still is.
shit.
You still watch it?
I haven't watched the latest season because I've just been busy, but I think the last episode of the season is this Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, the 20. Today's the 13th. What, the 19th? I think it is.
No, today's not the 19th. Today's the 13th.
No, I know today's the 13th, so
Yeah.
the 19th is the next Sunday,
Oh, okay.
or this upcoming Sunday. I don't know. But yeah, no. I'm probably gonna watch the whole thing. Be ready for a full featured review of fucking Game of Thrones season 8 next season. Everyone here watch Endgame?
Yeah, of course. We
No.
we talked
Did we
about
talk,
it last time.
Did
yeah.
we talk about how they made fucking Thanos a bitch?
Yeah, we talked about how he
Marvel
changed
is
as a
irrelevant.
character. Yeah,
Marvel's Marvel's comics don't fucking sell at all.
I didn't.
Marvel
care.
writes some of the shittiest comics you've ever fucking read. I guarantee it. I've read them. They're shit, and their sales are doing terrible. DC
Unfortunate.
Comics is the #1 fucking comic book producer in the fucking world. And with that, I'm fucking tired. Stop kicking this mule.
That's it.
That's fucking it.
This is the shortest podcast ever.
Wait, what? Why are we kicking the mule? Why are we not kicking the mule?
Shit, I'm tired.
Oh,
What?
John's
I'm
tired.
fucking tired.
Now?
John's
It's
not fucking
tired.
bedtime yet.
You know what, John?
Just
John,
pulls
have,
it out of nowhere.
Have a nappy nap. Let's Steven and TJ or I.
You guys know how much time I spent yelling at you guys over my ass.
That's fine.
You know how
That's fine.
tiring that fucking exercise gets?
All right. You know what, John?
Yeah,
you
I'm
take
going
a
to the
nap.
gym tomorrow. I've now
That's good.
taken a fucking regimen of I go every other day now. Because I'm trying
Week?
to pursue other. I'm pursuing other
Week?
like I want to be I'm
Excuse?
doing the web development
Excuse.
stuff every other day.
Sad.
And yeah, and so
40% efficiency.
It's not. I mean, listen. I think with a lot of those people, you gotta find out what your goals are.
Oh.
Personally, physical fitness, like it's something I want to do. I want to be physically fit, but that's not like my. I want.
Oh.
I
That
have
should just
tell-
be a part of
John,
your
we
life.
could tell. We could tell.
That should just be like something in the back of your head, that, like not a goal. Or it should be a goal.
Like I
But
have
that
a
should
goal to
something
be
you're
I
always
have a
striving
goal to be
for.
physically fit, so I go to the gym regularly.
Yeah,
but
that's all
not
you
like
need
my
to do.
primary goal. That's not like my modus operandi. I mean, like I have other things to do. Like on the days I go to the gym, that's about all I do. Like,
There's nothing wrong with that though. Like
I go to the gym. I go to work. I go to the gym. I come back. Like that's pretty much the day. Like I got a fucking So with the other days, I pursue other goals, and like I mean, listen, if physical fitness is and that's your primary goal, then go every day. It's really what works for you, and I think there are some people that say only go to the gym once a week. I think Jake.
That's what.
Who would say that?
No, Jake told
I
me
don't
about
think
this
I've
guy.
Like
Like,
okay, there's all sorts
need
of
to say
Mike
what?
Menser. You
But he was just like,
look
what?
up a picture
Who are
of
you
Mike.
talking about?
Look up Mike Menser.
He's gonna be like
Like
this
who?
fat fucking.
Dirty
slob.
John Swole. I mean, I wouldn't say he's swole, but
He's got
he has
a
an
big dick.
athletic build.
He's got a big dick.
I wouldn't say that either.
He hasn't seen it. He would say it if he saw it. Jake, if you're gonna talk into the mic,
He's
I haven't
obviously
seen it
not-
either,
Put it up on the other screen.
I got you.
and I'm glad.
It's a picture of Mike Menser. That guy
He's
went
got-
Once a week.
or maybe once
he
even every
go-
2 weeks.
Did he
Oh,
go
really?
12 hours that once a week?
No, he went. I don't think it was more than 4. I mean, he would work out hard.
Oh,
So his
yeah.
whole philosophy was you work out hard as fuck, high intensity training. You work out hard as fuck once a week, or maybe once
what
every
did
2
he do
weeks.
the other days? Like fucking pay his
Rested. He slept a lot. He ate a lot. Rested. And so his philosophy is that
That's pretty good.
you
Alex is fucking admiring
so here's the
everything.
thing. I mean, I don't. I feel like I talked about this. Anyways, well, I'll talk about it again. So he did it once a week. Now, just look up Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Look at my team.
Arnold was in there, like
1979 Olympia.
I think Arnold was in the gym every day of the week.
Well, so
Well, he was a body. That was his.
Yeah, he was in
profession.
there every day of the week.
Look at those calves on this Mike Mercer.
This guy's fucking huge. Like I feel like he can't get through doorways very
He's
easily.
built. I mean, I don't know if he's huge. He's built.
that picture.
He looks like a big guy. Like
So do that. Okay, so that's Mike Menser. Looks great.
yeah,
Pull up.
Oh,
then do.
Holy shit! How hard is this, Alex?
It's very
Okay,
hard.
that's
Zoom in.
Arnold.
That's me.
He's definitely bigger.
That's him
Oh,
at 78 Olympia. No, go back to Arnold.
79 Olympia.
What the fuck just happened?
Alex, how hard is it to fucking?
I don't know. It's
You have
very
one.
hard.
This guy has
I-
one
I
fucking
mean,
job.
Alex is literally the tech guy, but he's
It is
Technically
ridiculously hard.
Steven, do you want a new job?
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you zoom in on the other screen? Okay, so that's Arnold.
Look at that dick.
I think Arnold worked out what? I think 5 or 6 times a week. So, what have we learned here?
It doesn't matter how often.
Steroids.
What?
Okay, so
You
I guess what
want to
I'm
look
saying
like
is,
these guys?
I thought, yes.
I believe Arnold's on steroids. 100%.
I wasn't
there's other
denying
answers.
it.
No other.
I
It's
wasn't
literally
denying
impossible.
it. Didn't Arnold say he got this way naturally?
No. Well, no, I don't think he might have had to say it at the time. Look up. Can you look up Ronnie Coleman?
Holy fuck.
R-O-N-N-I-E.
I'm looking at a bunch
Jake
of people
knows
now.
everybody. Jake admires steroids.
Jake
Worships
admires
the
steroids.
Well, this is when steroids go wrong. We saw the what was the guy?
We
Who
saw
was the guy?
steroids
Lenny.
Is this good enough for you?
Yeah, Lenny. Lenny's fucking the guy with the
No, that
huge
guy
stomach.
did steroids. Lenny did at least. I don't know about.
See, well, Schwarzenegger looks proportionate. Like,
Yeah. So this is when steroids go wrong. See the huge.
oh, didn't he pop or
This is
something?
Ronnie Coleman. Okay.
True.
So Ronnie Coleman claimed that he was natural. He claimed that it was because
Look at
of
those
Celtec supplements. Ronnie Coleman, I believe, was 330 pounds when he was competing. 350 something. That is John.
Jake, are you telling us not to do? We already know not to do steroids.
No,
Nobody
I'm
here-
just. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like that.
Wait, you don't?
It's not even funny. Like this is.
I'm not laughing.
Like
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
I am.
It's
Well,
hilarious.
It's
when
not
he said,
funny. It's hilarious.
Like because all the people that are competing will have to say that they aren't taking steroids because it's illegal. And yeah, but
Why is there that divide in this?
that's just that's either the steroids or that's because
That's where
that's his
muscle-
body. That's just how he is.
I like his
But-
neck too.
Yeah, the traps, sick traps. But like this is not possible without steroids.
I don't think anybody said that was, but yeah.
It's not. This is then,
What
you know,
happened to
Arnold too? Huh? What happened?
Yeah, why is he?
He's old, and his all the years of doing steroids and working out really hard took a toll on his body, and so in old age, these injuries are resurfacing. So he's still. I think he's still around. He's still walking around, but many of these bodybuilders have pretty short.
I've seen a lot of bodybuilders that like they've gone too hard and like they're in competitions and they literally fall over and like they
It's
can't
hard on your-
move.
it's
But
really
these
hard on your
people,
body.
this is a sport. I mean, most people go to the gym. They just want to look good in front of girls.
Yeah, I mean, I
They just
suppose.
want to look good. They just want to fuck them.
But I'm just saying, with any of these top competitors, it's all steroids.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Basically.
I mean, one my weakness in extra is I need to do more endurance. I need to hop on the treadmill. Like I get worn out so easily. Like I can lift and do that, but like if I had to run,
How many miles on a treadmill can you do? If you were
I
to
don't
just
even know.
go
I
to the
haven't
gym
even
right now and just like go for a walk,
maybe
not even
one,
run hard.
One,
1?
2, 3. I don't.
you can do
No,
more
come
than
on.
one. I can, John. I
Five.
I can do 4 to 5.
Okay, fine then. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I would have to go there. I was thinking it wastes time because I want to fucking lift, and then like, I mean, cardio is good. Cardio is important. It builds endurance. You know, if you gotta run, you know, it's important.
Cardio is for betas.
But I was speaking to one guy from my school. He was really big. This guy, he was proud of the fact he didn't do leg day and he didn't do any cardio. I
Cool
said, hey,
guy.
I said, what's your? And he was big. He said, oh, do you do any cardio? And he said, cardio's for fucking bitches.
That's
And I
right.
said, yeah, I was
Were his
like,
legs tiny? Like,
they were fucking puny. They were the fucking.
no
called
wonder.
him- He was chicken boy. He was chicken. He had those chicken legs. He looked like a KFC.
You
fucking,
can't just be walking around with big ass arms and a big chest while your legs like can barely
I was
hold you
telling
up.
Jake.
What?
When you said I don't do leg day, I was like, ooh.
John, I could try to explain it again, but you don't want to hear it.
There's no reason to not do There's no reason to not do compound lifts. All right.
Whatever you think, John.
Your body will be proportional and in sync. Compound lifts all the way. And now with that,
That's
That
John
was
is wrong.
loud.
we are kicking. We're stopping. This
The mule?
Isolation lifts are the best.
unkicked. Unkick the mule.
All right.
Okay. I guess it's time.
Alright.
Wow, John, this is like quitting behavior. I don't like this.
Is
Any
unkicked?
final words?
Thanks for tuning
isolation,
in.
not
Exercises are God's chosen.
Best podcast in the world.
Yep.
Come see us next Monday.
Do risk
Eat
Next
John's
Monday,
ass.
every Monday, somewhere between 9 and 10 or 11.
Yeah.
You
Follow
know,
us on Instagram.
after 9.
Oh
Follow us
wait.
on Instagram in the works.
yeah.
Check description.
When TJ decides to make
Donate on
that.
Patreon.
Subscribe
Yeah.
to Patreon.
Thanks for
Oh
having
yeah,
me.
subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
YouTube.
Glad I could make it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I think we're done.
All right.